Morning from Vegas. I had like 5 hours sleep. Yeah, I still stayed up and edited all the ad breaks after that video posted because apparently I can't sleep when I know a video is gonna post. Which will surprise no one. So the NHL announced their four All-Star captains this morning: Connor McDavid, Alex Ovechkin, Austin Matthews, Nathan McKinnon. This is why I didn't vote. I had people asking me, "Why are you voting?" Nah. Um, you end up with a situation where the four guys who win, now. I'm not saying anything bad about any of these four players. Now, would I have voted for these guys? Maybe a few cases, probably. But my vote wouldn't have been the decider. And I saw a lot of people posting on Twitter and social media and just, oh, I'm going to vote for this guy. Well, let's get a vote going for this guy. In the end, it really doesn't matter. Because the All-Star game, as important as it feels, up until it comes, as soon as the All-Star game's over, all we talk about is it's the post-All-Star break. And oh yeah, there's that trade deadline coming up. So that's where that ends up. The NHL has its top 16. They don't do a full power ranking of top 16. Number one, they have Tampa. Number two, they have Winnipeg. Number three, they have Toronto. Number four, Washington. Number five, Nashville. Number six, Calgary. Number seven, Buffalo. Number eight, San Jose. So it's very similar to mine. I always find it weird because people will say, "Oh, your power rankings compared to others are so different." It's like, not really, not entirely. Especially since they post on a different day of the week than I do, and very often when they're posted, I'm in some agreement with them. If you're wondering where Vegas is right now, they're 12th, and they're up from where they were last week, which was 13th. So they moved up a spot on their list. Of course, we know about Dumba being out for at least 3 months after a surgery for a ruptured pectoral muscle. That doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun. And of course, we have a game coming up between Toronto and the Islanders, which will be emotional for Tavares. And I would guess it'd be emotional for the Islanders as well. And for their fan base. Be nice to him is my recommendation. The Islanders aren't in any worse shape now than they were when he was there. I don't see any reason to boo the guy. But I say that because a lot of Islander fans seem to get kind of ticked when I wear my Tavares Islanders jersey in Adidas. Well, I have the one in Reebok too. But remember, I got them because they were on for dirt cheap. So that's why I bought them. That's why I buy a lot of the jerseys I buy. It's because they're dirt cheap. Anderson's out. So Craig Anderson is out for at least 2 games with a concussion. It's been revealed by the Ottawa Senators. News to me. So Mike McKenna's going to get to play. They have today off, though. Yes. So if you look over here, these are the 5 teams that have today off. Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Florida, and the Islanders down there. I apologize for my voice. It's the desert air. As soon as I get home, that'll probably get fixed. Usually, just as we get off the plane, we're in Seattle, and I breathe in the humid air. I'm like, oh, there it is, fantastic. It's also why she's been coughing too. It's just been, yeah. We did a grand total of almost no drinking while we were here. There were no drugs unless something happened that I don't know about.
No, that's not something we do.
And yeah, so gambling, I lost $5 this week. 5. And it consisted of me playing at one slot machine and just saying this is stupid pretty quick. Because what'll happen is you'll see a guy pulling and it'll say 115, 110, 115. But the thing is, you haven't won 15 credits when you spent 20 to get the 15. If you think that's winning when you're gambling, by all means, bring cash, and I'll show you. You can hand me 5, and I'll tell you won $4. Hand me another 10, I'll tell you won $8. And eventually, you'll be like, I don't have any more money to add and hand over to you, and I'll go, yeah, right. I've been getting asked as well about the World Juniors. I don't traditionally report on the World Juniors because I'm usually very full up with NHL coverage. I'll do my best to cover important items that happen at this year's World Juniors, but again, just because they're geographically close to me doesn't mean I'm any more likely to cover them. I don't have any rights when it comes to media. I'm just some vlogger here on YouTube, so I don't have any access to information that you guys do not have when it comes to any of that stuff. So I'll cover what I can when I can. But yeah, other than that, we've got what seems like a pretty quiet news day. Marchand's trying not to lick people. Yeah, it says right here, Marchand, I should say, trying to stay on his best behavior to play in the 2019 Winter Classic. I guess once that game's over, all bets are off, and we'll see what happens then. But yeah, that's about it for today. So a little bit of news, and I just wanted to tell you guys about how the captain vote worked. Like I said, I know people voted for other guys, but in the end, the actual All-Star team is decided by the NHL itself. Due to the John Scott incident that took place years back, we will never again have access to naming the entire team or having access to naming the entire team and putting anybody we want on it. So it's not the same as it was. There you go. So from Vegas, my final morning here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. Just tapping upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.